I absolutely love Christmas. Everything from the Christmas lights to the Santas in the mall and the Jonas Brothers. Oh, yeah, they just released the greatest Christmas movie of all time. It's called A Very Jonas Christmas Movie, and it's literally got a 92% rating. I love Christmas movies, like I'm a sucker for them, and I feel like most people know kind of like the great Christmas movies. We got Elf, A Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, and every single one of those have lower ratings than the Christmas Jonas Brothers movie. This actually blew my mind when I first found this out. It's got a higher rating than the original Jurassic Park film. You're telling me the Jonas Brothers, the people from Camp Rock, can make a better film than Spielberg and a bunch of dinosaurs? A Very Jonas Christmas movie was released just a few weeks ago on Disney+, and the synopsis for the film says it's about three famous brothers race against time and face challenges during a chaotic journey from London to New York, desperate to make it home in time for Christmas with their loved ones. Kind of like a Home Alone situation, except they're the ones traveling and they're the ones stuck. I signed up instantly for a free Hulu trial so I could watch this film because I needed to see for myself if the Jonas Brothers actually just made the greatest Christmas movie of all time. And I'm now gonna tell you about it, and I'll let you decide for yourself. How about that? How about that? The movie starts off with my favorite Jonas brother, Will Ferrell. Oh yeah, he's in the movie. He's just playing himself. He's an absolutely mega Jonas Brothers fan, like we all are. And he's going to their Christmas concert in London. I'm starting to think that Will Ferrell just left all these good reviews for the film. That is possible, but the concert has an absolute banger of an original Jonas Brothers Christmas song. Which, since this movie has released, I feel like I hear it everywhere. I swear, I was in a Kohl's recently, and I heard it over the speaker. Now, this Christmas concert was the last show of their tour, and they're planning to head home to their families for Christmas. And their manager, Brad, I absolutely love this guy. He's incredible. He's making sure they make it home safely. So after the show, since it's like the final one of the tour, they're all going their different ways, Joe Jonas wants to hit up the town and party it up.
We are three extremely exhausted dads in our 30s. How epic could it be?
And this is the moment they started singing.
You really want to know?
I don't know why I thought it wasn't a musical, but I was genuinely surprised when they started singing. Like, of course it's a musical. It's the Jonas Brothers. I think I was just stupid. Oh, I forgot to mention, the Jonas Brothers are just playing themselves, by the way. They're not, like, playing characters. Like, that's Nick, that's Kevin, and that's Joe. And also, when, like, Nick and Kevin turned down Joe's crazy request to go on a wild party night across London, they end up staying in their hotels, and both of them call their real-life wives. Which makes the next scene kind of awkward, because in real life, Joe recently just got divorced, so he doesn't have a wife to FaceTime, so he ends up in a bar alone. And this is kind of where the movie kicks off. He starts venting to the guy next to him that he feels like he and his brothers don't really bond anymore. And wait just a sec, isn't that the real reason the Jonas Brothers actually broke up in real life? I'm starting to think this is based off of a true story, guys. So Joe continues to vent to the guy sitting next to him, and wait a second, that guy looks a little familiar. Isn't that Santa? No, wait, no, that's the guy from Modern Family with a white beard and a red jacket. No, that's supposed to be Santa. It's Santa. Either way, Santa starts singing.
These boys shan't get home till they rediscover their brotherly magic.
Basically, Santa curses the Jonas Brothers with really bad travel plans and... oh my gosh! He just blew up their private plane! Basically, they're stuck in Europe now and have to find their way home all on their own. Just kidding. They call the travel agent, and she just went through a breakup, but honestly, she's handling it so well.
What? Are you calling to break what's left in my heart? Because it's already been pulverized into a million billion pieces.
But either way, she books them on a new flight, but they gotta get to Paris. So they gotta take the train from London to Paris. First, they gotta get to the train station. This movie's just about a really bad travel delay, essentially. So they get in an Uber to go to the train station, and honestly, this Uber would be my personal nightmare.
I worked as a receptionist for an ear, nose, and throat doctor in Ronkonkoma for 37 years. Oh, there's more to life than ears, noses, and throats, you know.
So she absolutely floors it to the train station and nearly kills the Jonas Brothers in the process. That's not the only time the Jonas Brothers almost died in this movie, but I'm getting ahead of myself. They celebrate their life by singing a song in the train station, and might I add, another banger. No, wait, maybe I actually heard this one at the Coles. Either way, they make it on the train, they're headed to Paris. Oh wait, no. Oh no, the magic changed the sign. So now they're going the wrong, they're going to Amsterdam now instead. They don't want to go to Amsterdam. Well, maybe Joe Jonas actually does want to go to Amsterdam because he runs into his childhood crush named Lucy on the train. And guess what, guys? She's recently single.
I'm going through a breakup.
On this train, we find out that all of the Jonas Brothers are currently hiding secrets. Kevin's got a secret, and it's not just rocking that cardigan. Joe keeps Lucy's secret because his brothers thinks he's a bit of a womanizer. And Nick gets a call from the band's agent asking if they want to extend the tour. And Nick says no, because he's getting a little tired of being the responsible one of the group. So do they take the train ride to talk about their feelings? No. We wouldn't have a movie if they did. Instead, they end up stuck in a crappy, sucky hotel room in the wrong city. So Nick tries to take matters into his own hands and get them back home for Christmas. And Kevin decides that now is a good time to open up about his secret.
Nick, I want to sing lead in a song. Nick, can we talk?
Listen, you stupid airplane robot. Get me on the phone with a live human being right now to book me a new flight. What?
Nothing.
I don't blame Nick there. Honestly, Kevin, read the room. Oh, speaking of the room, Joe's not in it because Joe makes the most of his time in Amsterdam and goes on a secret date with Lucy. Ooh. And they go swimming. Ooh. And Joe loses everyone's passports. Oh. Ooh, no, don't do that, Joe. Oh, also one thing, Joe was the one that complained about him feeling not connected with his brothers. When they're finally all stuck in one hotel room, Joe goes out and leaves them for a date. Either way, I completely forgive him because this scene is adorable.
You just feel like my old favorite sweater, but like also like a new pair of shoes that I can't wait to break in.
No, I know exactly how you're feeling.
And then, of course, Joe sings a song about having a crush and... Oh, wait! Lucy's singing, too!
Cracking the door on what could be.
This cute scene quickly comes to a halt, though, because the brothers find out Joe lost their passports.
They're gone. So, great.
Honestly, they're making this travel agent's job a nightmare. But she has one last trick up her sleeve. Her ex-boyfriend's actually a private jet pilot that is currently in Europe.
Cassidy, why didn't you tell us this before?
Well, I didn't think of it. Probably because he's dead to me. Have you not been listening to me at all?
Along their way to Hamburg, their rental car breaks down because of magic. But luckily, the guy from Santa saves the day. So the brothers hitchhike in the back of Santa's truck and they get all nostalgic, which is a perfect time to sing a song, I think.
Every remember when floods my mind with.
They start bonding for real. So much so that Nick actually calls the band's agent and he's like, no, we'll take the tour. We'll extend the tour. And they rolled up to Hamburg in style, where the travel agent's sexy pilot ex-boyfriend was waiting for them all along.
No wonder Cassidy's so heartbroken.
I'm Gene. It is an absolute honor to get you guys home for Christmas.
Hi, Gene.
And they're finally headed back to New York to celebrate Christmas with their families. Nothing else could go wrong, right? Well, the brothers find out Nick didn't want to extend the tour. The pilot gets knocked out. Joe Jonas tries to fly the plane, and then they crash and all die. I'm just joking. They didn't die, but they did crash the plane. Only magic luckily saves them. So now they're stranded in the woods after destroying their second private jet in just a couple of days. And then the film quickly turns into this Survivor castaway type movie where they have to eat Joe Jonas in order to survive. I'm joking again. I can't help myself, guys. Nick does get in a fight, though, with the pilot, and he just abandons them.
I've always liked Joe's solo music better than yours anyway. Oh, yeah. You boys are done.
No.
You're on your own.
So what do 3 ultra-famous pop star brothers do when they're lost in the woods? Do they A, fight, B, sing, C, eat Joe Jonas? No, wait, they don't do that. They do get into a fight though, and they do sing about how sad they are.
I've been as good as I can be.
This song has one of the best jokes in the whole movie, and I just wanted to share it. Kevin's whole goal this movie is to sing a solo in a song. And during this part, when they're all alone, I thought to myself, I was like, oh, it's Kevin's time to shine. Nope. They put subtitles during his guitar solo. I thought it was a great joke, and I needed to share it. After the song, though, they did end up finding each other again.
We just walked in a circle, didn't we? Yeah.
And that's when they get attacked by vicious wolves. I'm not joking this time. That's actually what happens.
That's right. I saw this on Bear Grylls once. You just gotta be really loud.
They scare off the wolves by making loud noises as they scream their apologies to each other, and the magic Christmas curse has been broken. The day is saved, except they are still stranded in the woods. Oh wait, Brad, their manager, just shows up with his sled dogs and saves them. And they're able to make it home in time for Christmas. And after this experience, they decided to celebrate Christmas all together. And wait a second, is that Frankie Jonas, their younger brother? Wait a, you know what? For a movie about bonding with brothers, they don't show their fourth brother all that much. Either way, let's forget about Frankie, because Nick and Kevin have a surprise for Joe because they invited Lucy to their Christmas party, and they all live happily ever after with one last Christmas song that Kevin finally sings his solo in.
Make the hands on the clock stop moving.
Oh, and Santa's just watching through the window. That's the end of the movie. I will say, this movie did surprise me. I laughed quite a bit. Some things it does really well. It does not take itself seriously. I think when they pitched the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie, they weren't expecting an Oscar. Another thing they did well, I think Jonas Brothers fans will really appreciate it. And I've had a secret this whole video. I am actually the biggest Jonas Brothers fan that ever existed. More than Will Ferrell. My first concert I ever went to was the Jonas Brothers concert when I was 9 years old. I couldn't find a picture of it, but trust me, believe me, I went there. And I sang my heart out. I genuinely would not lie about this. That is a true story. I went to their concert when I was 9 years old. Either way, do I think this movie deserves a 92% rating? That might be a little too high. But you know what? I had fun. And that's what movies are about. So I'm gonna give it a 92% for fun. A fun rating. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I'll see you guys in the new year with a ton of new videos. But if you don't want to wait for those, you can just click this next video that's right here. Just click this.